Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of the Keswick Ripple podcast. My name is Jim Lang. I'm the assistant to the president and CEO and director of guest services here at America's Keswick. And each week we want to bring you a testimony that we hope encourages your heart and life. One of the most dynamic parts of our ministry is that when a man or woman comes into one of our programs and is radically changed by the gospel of Jesus Christ, they're then sent out to their families, their churches, and their communities, and God uses them in a mighty way. And so today I want to introduce you to Josh. Josh is a graduate of the Colony of Mercy. He's currently in our discipleship program. And so, Josh, welcome. Thank you for taking some time to share your story.
Thank you.
All right. So why don't you just start out by telling everyone kind of what life looked like before you came to the colony?
A nightmare and a disaster. I was just always looking for distractions. I never felt okay in my own skin. I felt like everybody didn't like me, and I tried really hard to make people like me, and I also tried to just numb everything out so that I didn't have to deal with perceived rejection. I just spent my whole life running, really.
So how did you hear about the colony, and what was kind of like the final straw? What made you decide, okay, I need to go there?
My mom's been trying to get me to come here for the past, I'd say, 2 years or 3 years, and I've done probably more than 10 different 30-day rehabs, and I just realized that wasn't working, and there was something more that I was missing, because they addressed, I had time away from the drugs and those programs, but something was missing that kept leading me back to those disastrous behaviors.
So you went through the colony program, which is 4 months. You graduated that. You entered into discipleship. You've been here a little over 2 months in discipleship. So you've been here for 6 months. What has God really been pressing in on your heart? What is the main thing you think He's been trying to teach you while you've been here?
Accepting of His will over mine, running everything by Him, making sure what I do is okay in His sight, even down to the smallest things as to what I eat and the music I listen to. I realize all those things need to be run by God, because those are something that small could take me back out.
Yeah. So you made the choice. So after the 4 months, it's your decision to stay on for extra time. So you elected to stay for an extra 3 months in discipleship. What went into making that decision?
When I initially came here, it was my plan to stay as long as I possibly could. And then when I was 3 months into the colony, I decided to back out, and I didn't want to do it. And I mentioned it to my mother, and she was a big reason why I came here. It was her recommendation, and she asked me to do it. And I'm like, I've been reading the Bible a lot, and honor thy mother that your days may be lengthened and it will be well with you. I'm like, all right, Mom, well, if you want me to do it, I'll stay the extra time. That was a big reason.
That's awesome. So more than likely, someone watching this today is struggling with addiction. What would you say to them?
That there's hope, and no matter how dark it may seem and how hostile the world may seem, it really isn't. It's a lie from the enemy, and there's a much better way to live through Jesus.
Well, Josh, thank you for taking some time to share a little bit of your story. We hope Josh's testimony was an encouragement to your heart and life. We will see you next time. Have a great day.